Well, welcome back to the My Pro Golfer channel. Today we're on the putting green here at Summerfield Crossings Golf Club, and today I've got 3 games that you need 2 rods, 3 golf balls, and some golf tees that you can play to make your putting practice more fun and competitive and really help you get better at golf each and every day. Hey, thanks for watching today's episode. Here at My Pro Golfer, you know we like to keep things simple. And today, I've got a special gift for you to help you never miss a 5-foot putt again. Click the link below and download today. So one of the things you got to realize is that the most important drill of any kind is a speed control drill, because if we can't control our speed, it doesn't really matter too much about where we're aimed. If we're aimed 6 feet right and we hit it the right distance, we got 6 feet. And we get 6 feet left, we hit the right distance, we got 6 feet. If we're aimed and we hit it 20 feet short, then we're in trouble. So this is a speed drill. For today's purposes, we call this 9-ball, but for today's purposes, let's just use 3 balls. And honestly, because it's really difficult for me to get done, and I want you guys to start with some positive feedback. So the first ball we're gonna hit needs to get as close to the rod down there by the hole as possible, but it can't go past it. So I'm about 1.5 feet short. The next ball needs to get past the first rod, but not past the second ball. And so I hit that a little daintily. It's gonna be a little tight. I've got to get that ball right behind that other ball to get it inside the mechanism. Oh, I hit that a little too hard. I can feel it, and it's just past as you see it. So right now I failed this drill. That last ball had to be on this side, but past the line, but on this side of that second ball. So I'll have to redo that before I get into the next drill, which I can't do until I've done that drill successfully. But I'm gonna take you to the next drill next. It's called the Faxon drill, and I absolutely love it. Hey, just give me 15 seconds of your time. I wanna highlight these True Linkswear golf pants. They're one of our partners on our website, and they have got great materials and different options from shoes to pants to shorts to shirts to hats to head covers. They're all about enjoying the walk. I want you to go to their link, and today we just launched the new 20% off right here on our website that you can use to get 20% off of anything that they have on their website. So go to that link, check them out. I've been in these pants this morning and I wore their shorts yesterday. Just phenomenal product, check it out. All right, so the video's not ridiculously long. Let's just imagine that I did pull off that and I've got all of my spots aligned here. So I've got my rod and I've got all 3 balls in a row. A tour player is gonna get this, and they call it 9-ball because there's 9 feet in between the 2 rods. And a tour player is gonna get 9 balls in a row. So start with 3, once you become an expert at that, then go to 6, then go to 9, really make it complicated. The Faxon drill is sort of like a 4-footer, and I've got these shoes on that are about 11s. So it's gonna be almost 4 feet, and then I just step over it. I give it about a cup in between to make sure I get to that. And then I'm gonna put that ball down there, and then 1, 2, so 2 more paces, and I'm gonna put that ball down there. So you want equidistance between the golf balls. I missed a step there, so make sure there's 2 steps and about a cup length between each. And the goal is, this is a par putt, this is a par putt, this is a birdie putt. So if you make every putt in the 4 sequences around, you could shoot 4 under. If you're a tour player, your goal here is to shoot 2 under. And if you're an amateur that's wanting to play really well, try to get yourself to shoot even par. It's really tricky to do, but let's take you through it. So I've read the hole. We know it's just inside left. I kind of can go through my routine, or I don't have to, depends on time, depends on enjoyment, but you want to get to the position of making this tricky enough so that you can have a little bit of pressure. So I'm 1 over, stayed 1 over, and if I can make this, I'm back to even par. Oh, just missed it. Let's do it another time. All right, so I'm moving on to my second section. I'm 1 over par, so I still got a chance to get to 2 under, but I got to make every putt now. So 1, 2, 3, 4 creates my first par putt. A little bit of a gap. 1, 2 creates my second par putt. 1, 2 creates my birdie putt. And so you've got sort of 4 to 5 feet, 7, 10-ish. So I'm going to go through it, just going to get myself set up, make my stroke, just like Brad Faxon, who's the originator of this drill to my knowledge. Make the stroke, my little new hammer drill, boom. Hammered it right in there. Hammer number 2. So we're 2 over. Sorry, 1 over, stayed 1 over. So now I got to get a chance to get back to even. Gotta hustle, gotta hustle. So I'm stayed at 1 over. So now I'm gonna go around and do it on this section and on that section to see what score I had. And I can't move on from this until I'm 2 under. If you want to get a little crazy, go back to the speed drill and make sure you do those in sequence, because you're trying to get the ball within that 8 to 12 foot range to make this drill make a little bit more pressure. So I would, if it was me, going in the 3 balls in a line, then I can come back to this drill. If I don't do this drill, I got to go back to the very, very beginning and start all the way over. Hey, just want to remind you to not forget on getting your free gift below on how to never miss a 5-foot putt. All right, so this is a combination tee and aim and speed drill. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those 3 tees out that you see there, and I'm going to line up my ball to those tees. I'm going to line this ball up to that tee, and I'm going to line this ball up to that tee. And I've started a new putting technique, which I've called the hammer stroke, and it just kind of gives me a little bit more of a, it's kind of more like a Cam Smith style. I've always been sort of a Justin Leonard, big, wide, long arm. And congratulations to Justin Leonard too. He won on the senior tour last week with stats that are very similar to mine, except for putting. And so I'm going to be working a lot on putting this year and getting my body ready to play professional golf at a high level again. And so I'm going to spend a lot of time on the putting green. I'm going to make this first one. It's about a 6, 7, 8 footer. I'm going to go through the whole routine that I would normally do, get myself set up to that golf ball, really kind of go through the process of how I'd actually hit a shot on a tournament or on a competitive round, and I'm going to stroke that hammer feel, watching the ball go end over end. And my goal is sort of to hit the tee. And so I know I'm lined up at it, and I'm going to go through my process, setting my putter behind the line of the ball, making sure that my fundamentals and my setup are really good. Checking them on camera is a really good idea too. Stroke that hammer, so like a hit. I didn't love that stroke. You can see where I'm struggling. I got to work hard on this. I got to get my lines better, got to get my body in better shape to make better putts, kind of get really comfortable with this new look and feel. It's just back longer, and it's like a hit. Boom. So finally I got one that I wanted to. And it just gives you, you don't have to go around the horn. You don't have to take people's holes if you're really working on something. Having something very specific to hit at. And then when you get a little further along on this drill, you take that tee and put it where the break is going to be. And then you can start working it with a hole, where your whole goal is try to hammer the ball at the nail or the tee, so to speak. And that ball, and hit with the right speed, should take it to the hole and make the putt for you. That's the sort of mechanism on this third and final drill that I've got for you today. I really want you to get better at putting, and these 3 drills are pivotal to getting you back to being a great putter again. All right, to all of you out in the social media world, I hope this was helpful. I hope that you've picked a putter for you that is really, really solid. I hope that you take yourself through the 3 drills that I showed you today, because if you're not practicing with purpose, then you're just exercising. I wouldn't even worry about banging balls, but I want you to get into the movement patterns and get yourself really, really comfortable with what you're trying to do, so that when you go to play golf, you can pull it off right away. If you haven't already, if you haven't liked, subscribe. We'll see you next Thursday at 6 a.m.